Great to see everyone's faces. Love the backgrounds, looking good. And yeah, I've got a lot to cover this week, so let's do it. Right on the show. A lot of people can't join us because they're in various other places. So we have people watching the replay. It's like 20 to 30 others in the Facebook in the messenger chat that just can't get on. Big Side Hustle School this time. Hopefully they can watch the replay. And if you listen to this, please make the time to watch it on the weekends. We used to do battle buddies during this, and it was quite effective, I think, to hold each other accountable, but that takes a lot of organizing. So on the breakouts, when you do connect with someone, try if you can to help each other. Be accountable to the work. So this is all fun to get on the calls and everything. It's great. You're gonna learn a lot today. But the real juice of this is, you know, doing the work when no one's watching, really. This is the way it is. So anyway, let's get cranked up here. If you wanted to share with me when you had in your side hustle this week, just pop in the chat. What's one great thing that you did this week? Pop it in the chat. One thing you did this week to move your side hustle, your pipeline. What did you do this week to make it move forward? Posted about your income. It's going crazy. Come on. 1,000 BB. Oh, you got 1,000 BB order from one customer. Like, what did they get? They buy a car. I exchanged car. I did my daily band tracker. Go, Tommy. Good. That's Sammy or Tommy. Instagram connections. Good. 30 messages, 40 friend requests. Great. Zenga. Daily band. That's good. Sammy. Go, Sammy. Track those numbers. One person interested from seeing results. Awesome. Great. Okay, that's fantastic. Are you guys getting results okay with the products? That's critical, right? Getting your story. Updated your social media. Why? So you did a Facebook facelift in the homework. Great. Working on them. Perfect. Yeah, as you're working on your story, just document the journey. What's up, Nadia? All right, Barb, good to see you on. I know it's late there. Got Insta. Great. It's good. Hey, Martin. Okay, cool. All right, great. Thanks for sharing. I'm just going to share the slides today now, this very moment. Can you see that okay? Week two? Yes? Great. Now, who's excited before I move on? Who's excited at 7 p.m. Queensland time tonight? They're doing a big announcement to see who won the trip to Colorado. Everyone from the United States is like, Colorado, why would you go there? But, when we were in Australia and New Zealand, it's like, wow, we get to go to the Rockies. So how many of you, hands up, are in the running potentially to win this trip? Excellent. Well done. Are you excited? Isn't it interesting? Um, someone said to me once, life begins on the wire, everything else is just waiting around. So, like if you've got anticipation nerves, like this is you living life. That's living. Like you're on the edge. Um, so nervous. Yeah, that's life. That's when you're giving things a crack when you're nervous. That's when you know you're really going for it. So excited for you guys. On the webinar we share, I do share this. I say, you can win free trips. I don't think people believe me. And then they come into Side Hustle School and there's like what 8 or 10 people in this little team here who are likely going to win this trip. And some who they'll just get close, but they're capable. So this is a real thing. Like, how many of you want to travel more and not have to pay for it? Well, you're in the right place for that because I got to tell you, I've never had so much free travel in my life. Seemingly this year, I said I don't want to go anywhere this year, and it's like, okay, no, I think we'll be in America 3 times for goodness sake. Trying not to go to America. I mean, I love America, but trying not to go there on the 60 cent US Australian dollar doesn't work so good. Anyway, all right, that's exciting. Comes at 7 p.m. tonight, so we've got to make sure we finish this on time, which we will. Let's go for 60 minutes. We're already 8 minutes in. I better get my tail in the gear. So week two, I'm pretty much in this lesson or this call this week is we're pretty much going to teach you everything about the bit everything you probably need to know to get enrollments. So this is a very pointy end of the business. Okay, the bulk of it we're going to teach in here. Week one homework was this: give yourself a Facebook makeover. We call it a Facebook facelift. That's where you want to have a nice profile image, a nice background, you want to go to your profile and look like someone that I'd want to connect with. And if your profile photo is a car, they're going to think you're a transformer. If it's a flower or a cat, statistically you're a psycho. So I would suggest you change it so that people don't think you're. Honestly, if I come across someone who's got a flower as a profile picture, they're generally psychopathic and they're haters. So please don't be that. Background photo, get rid of all the spammy posts on your feed. No third party posts, no YouTube things, no random stuff. It's got to be nice and clean and clear as to what you do to help people. This is your business card on steroids. Now you can give yourself an Instagram makeover. So you can see there, Tommy got Instagram. I mean, we also once upon a time added Instagram too. It was a good move. But you don't need it. But you definitely need one social media platform to be able to connect with new people and showcase your results and showcase your building the you brand, which is the new you. You're basically just building the new you. You don't have to niche down. It's like, hey, let's just go and redefine who you are and let's showcase the new you in your health, your wealth, your lifestyle, your mindset. Just showcase that on social media every day and every week for the next 3 years, and you're going to win. That's really what it's about. It's like, whoa, look at the new Joe. Look at her posting. Wow, this is great. I wonder what she's been smoking. Maybe I should get some of that. All right, step by step. Did everyone see that Alicia put together in the Eat for Free Club down the bottom as you scroll down? There are actually video trainings on this, yes? Did you see that? Hands up if you saw that. Yep. Anyone not see it? Anyone confused? Now's your chance to tell me, because otherwise I'm just gonna go to the next thing. Okay, that's good news. All right, great. Do you guys chat amongst each other behind the scenes? I feel like you all have these little group little chats, hangouts, and where you all figure things out together, which is good. Great. Okay. Step-by-step training videos available. Invest in a ticket for the next Thrive event or corporate event in your city. Now, if you're in America or you're in Canada or you're in Europe, if you go to isagenixevents.com, you may find an event coming up. I know it's going to be a plane ride. I know sometimes it's hard. I know that it might be in Birmingham and it's kind of like, why would I want to go there? I get all that, right? But you can really only build this business if you go to events. Fact. So if you come in here and you're brand new and you're like, what the hell's even going on? I feel like I've just had a car accident. I don't know what's going on. Then if you want to change your life, you've got to get to events, and that's how you find out where they are, isagenixevents.com. The next one in Australia and New Zealand is coming up on the Gold Coast, and it's the Thrive event. So how many of you are coming to that particular event? Thrive. Wonderful, excellent. You're going to be able to meet each other in person. It's going to be 3 days of epicness. Can't even begin to tell you how cool. If you're still on the fence about it, I was talking to someone during the week about it, and she asked me, Lloyd, what should I do? And I said, well, I got to tell you, what else are you going to do with your money? If you're not going to invest in your own self and your network and your business, what are you going to invest it in? BWS on a Saturday night? Like, I'm not suggesting everyone's a drinker, but what else is there? And without a doubt, the first event we invested in Brisbane for 2 days, and then we flew to Perth, which is about $2,500 on a whim. So I think we should do this. I felt so excited about it because I knew if I invest the money there, if we invest it there, invest our time, only great things will happen because we'll either win or we'll learn something. And no one ever wins without learning. And sadly, you have to, go for it. So if you're nervous, that's a good thing. All right. So yeah, grab a ticket, closest event, go there, document it, be there, engage, and I got to tell you, it'll be the best thing you ever do. All right, let's do a pop quiz. How these work is that your first name is your buzzer, and you have to come off mute to answer the question, right? For a pop quiz. Now let me explain a really cool trick. If you hold the space bar on your computer, it'll unmute you. You okay, Claude? It looks like you got something in your eye. I can see everything on the Zoom, by the way. I see who's engaged. I can see who's naughty and nice. So spacebar, hold it down and unmute you. So I just want everyone to test their buzzer. First name, 3, 2, 1, go.
Carly.
Aaron.
All right.
Tress.
Great. I think there's a few broken ones. Did I hear everyone? I couldn't hear one.
Linda.
Liz.
Dania.
Jenny.
Aaron.
Tress.
Wendy's, yours on?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Georgian, yours on?
G. Use now.
GG. Good. GG. Tony, yours on? Katie, Katie, yours on? Danny, yours on? Other
Yep,
Danny.
mine's on.
Tuki,
My
you on?
test does not work.
Yeah, mine's on.
All good.
Mine's on.
Okay, great. They sound like great buzzers. Okay, great. All right, let's rock them now. Now that they work, don't be shocked if you don't know the answers to these, okay? Because you're brand new. So just relax. Don't bank up a story that you know. There's some people in here who've been here for 7 years. They're gonna just nail these, but we like to, give everyone a chance. So here we go. You should be able to answer these based on week 1 training. Ready? Question number 1: how many customers do you need to get during Side Hustle School to graduate?
So,
30.
Nadia.
Oh, let's give it to Wendy. Go.
2.
Yes, well done, Wendy. She gets a point. Correct. 2. One on your left, one on your right. Okay, great. Ready for the next one? When are the biohacking masterclasses?
Tomorrow.
Joe,
Yeah, Joe.
first one's the
Nadia.
21st of April.
All right, we'll give it to you. Because if someone had said this, I would have been so impressed. Like,
That's
what?
Easter Monday, by the way.
I
Easter
know.
Monday.
Hey,
Yeah.
your freedom not going to wait for. You know what's really good, Joe, about building a business is that you forget about public holidays. We actually never know when they're on because we don't need them anymore. We can just do what we want. But it's Easter Monday, yes, and it's in the evening of Easter Monday, so you can have lunch with your family and everything. But on evening Easter Monday, you buy hacking with people. You know what? You know how many people are going to be like fat and tired after Easter lunch on a Sunday? They're going to be like, oh, okay, now Easter's over. I'm ready to get into health. I promise. But of course, if they don't make it to Monday night, and by the way, to come to that, you just have to literally click a button and log on and just watch. You don't even have to have your camera on. So I'll do all the hard work on a Monday. You guys can just come and chill. But if you can bring people, that's when you start to get massive action. So we got April 21st, 8 p.m. our time. April 23rd, 6:30 p.m. All the times are there. Now, does anyone know why we have multiple times?
It's in different countries.
Yes, different countries, different time zones. That's correct, Danny. What else?
Try fit into everyone's schedule, like try and hit everyone.
Yeah, and what? And yeah, try and hit everyone. And what else?
To maximize opportunity for potential customers.
Yeah, because they're going to be sick that time, then they're going to have a heart attack, then someone's going to go to hospital, then their pet's going to die, and then that one they're going to get to. Usually when me and my dad used to laugh, we're like, hey, we have a lot of appointments this week. We better call up the hospital and tell them they're going to have a lot of heart attacks. Because they're not real. But what's exciting about these ones, I don't know if you guys know this, but what's exciting about these ones is that all our wonderful leaders on this call who are executives are going to run them. Hands up if you're running one of these.
Awesome.
Hands right up. I know you're there. You
Not
excited?
executive though.
That's all right. You're on your way. Leaders. Some of them were the first time ever. You excited to watch them? First time ever run
Yeah.
the webinar? Yeah.
Yes.
It's gonna be awesome because one day if you want to make the money, you probably want to try and run one too. Okay. Now you don't have to make money. Promise you. Don't just relax. Don't make up a story. Okay. They grew into it over time. All right. Now we've got that down pat. Third question. How do you register for the biohacking masterclass?
Click a button.
Nadia.
Click.
Nadia.
You go to biohackmasterclass.com and register.
Yes, correct. You are. You get a point. Danny comes off. She goes, click a button, and that's true. But I just didn't quite hear a buzzer. But that was the correct answer. You do click a button, but you got to go to biohackmasterclass.com. Okay, cool. That'll always be the same. Forever and ever, amen. Okay? All right. Here we go. What Facebook group would you add some to learn about the products or to learn about more about Osteogenics?
Nadia. Belinda. Nadia.
Nadia.
Info. Rediscover you info.
The Rediscover You Facebook group. Yep, brackets info. That's correct. Yes, Rediscover You info. That'll be a point. Here we go. Nadia's leading here. What Facebook group would you add a new customer to once they enroll?
Nadia.
Nadia. You're up, Nadia.
Yeah, the Rediscover You, but the customer Facebook group.
Yes, correct. You are correct. Survey says customer. Final question. Here we go. Come on now. What is your go-to website for the Team Eagles system?
Aaron.
Barb.
Aaron.
Yeah.
In there. Aaron snuck in.
Eat for free club. .info.
All right, we'll give it to you. We'll give it to you. You just got there. eatforfreeclub.info. Wonderful. Follow the system. We'll go through it today. Okay, quick. This is a reminder for me to do a photo. Okay, so on the count of 3, give me your best pose. Camera's on, and then you can turn it back off if you want. 1, 2, 3. Look at all these look at all these weirdos from the weekend. I was just weird. They're all like in their comfort zone now. Okay, I gotta save this before I
We
delete
had
it.
eyeballs on it.
Yeah. Get the eyeballs on there.
And telling.
All right, let's go here. You guys are going to be so vibing after this Thrive event because half of you are going to know each other already, and then you're going to meet up again. Okay, cool. Alrighty, we're going to get to the training now. Don't worry, we're going to have some fun along the way. Otherwise, we're not doing it right. Okay, let's what am I doing here? Whoa. 2. Okay, photo time. That's done. Okay, cool. Here we go. We're into the training now. So get your pens and paper and your pads ready to go, and get your phones because we're going to get to the pointy end of business. And we're going to just throw you into the deep end, okay? So you need to know these things this week, and after this week and after this training, you can go and make money. Ready? Here's the only 2 things that matter when you're starting any business or any enterprise or any way to make extra money. 2 things that matter. Can you guess what they would be?
Your phone and eyeballs.
You certainly need your phone for equipment. You're not too far off the mark with eyeballs, but what are the 2 things that you'd want to generate or do to make money?
Results.
Network.
Leads and sales.
Okay, maybe there's 3 things. You definitely need results, okay? Because you don't even need results, but when you have results, it helps these other 2 things. Okay, so if I have my results already, or I'm getting results, I've lost 1 kilo, 2 kilos, I've got my energy back, I feel better, I look better, I sleep better, whatever it is you've experienced in a week, or 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, whatever it is, you got it.
Network and market.
Yes, you got to find people. You got to find people to talk to. That's for sure. You got to network. But let's say, for example, you've already got a Facebook friends list of at least 50 to 100 people. You said the second one. That was correct. Market. Yes. So there's 2 things you got to do. Okay. 1, generate leads. Now, a lead is when you have taken some action and done a marketing exercise, like shared your photo on your Facebook, or put a post up about something you're doing and you're asking someone to lean in and have a look, or you're having a conversation with someone that you know and they're asking you about it because you've shared your story. And it's easy to explain. A lead is when someone leans in. Okay, so they've left a comment. They've basically taken that very first step to say, hey, I want to know what's going on here, right? That's a lead. Now, once you've got a lead, you've got to do the second thing, which is to make a sale. Okay? And a sale is when you simply ask a series of quick questions, they answer them, you open them up, and you send them to a sales tool like our webinar or like our webinar recording and replay in the Facebook group, and that does the selling for you. Your selling is not over once they watch it. You then have to follow up. So it's open people with questions first, show them the actual presentation. Either they watch it or they hear you, whatever it is, they go to your launch party or whatever, they see it, and then you follow them up. I don't know anyone that's usually enrolled without a follow-up. So follow-up is very important, okay? But they're the 3 things you do to make a sale, okay? What you don't do is you do not post your products on your Facebook asking for a sale. If you do that, you are akin to those really annoying people in the shopping center who come over to you and try and force skincare products down your throat. That is not selling. That is, I don't know what that is. That's assault. Okay? So please do not do that. Do not showcase your product. Do not ask for sales openly. Serve publicly and sell privately. So your marketing exercise to generate leads would be a story, a post, a DM, a personal voice message, an invitation is fine. But certainly not, hey, here's my products, they're amazing, buy my stuff. That's not going to work, okay? So generate leads first, and you can only sell to people who are leads. You only sell to leads. So really, you got to generate leads. And if you've only got one, go get more. How do you get more? I'll show you on this training, okay? So how do you generate leads? This is from Alex Hormozi's book, $100 Million Leads, okay? So here's the way we do it, okay? Generally, when you first start, you'll be doing this one. Yeah, I might do this in traffic light. A thicker pen. Oh yeah, thick pen. Here we go. So you'll do this one first. Warm outreach. That's often this one, I would say, and this one are the first two that really we focus on doing. Okay. This is where you probably live for the first, 6 to 12 months. You'd live in here. Warm outreach. Now let me explain and give you an example of what warm outreach is. Okay. It's a direct message, either via text message, by messenger, by DM. It's when you actually engage them yourself without them having to step forward first. Okay, so it's outreach. You're reaching out to people to invite them to have a look at something. Okay, and it's not buy my stuff. It's you're reaching out for them to have a look at something based on your own experience. Okay, so it's a suggestion. A little bit like if you reach out to someone and said, "Hey, I just saw this epic movie. You want to go watch it with me?" Or "I've heard this is a great movie. Do you want to go?" Or "Hey, I heard this restaurant's really cool. Do you want to go along?" That's kind of like what a warm outreach is. So give me an example of this. It would be like this. "Hey, you're not sure if you saw on my Facebook, but I just started a program to get in shape. It's flipping amazing. I've lost 5 kilos in the last month. I feel great. I know it may not be for you, but do you know anyone who would like to get results like this?" That would be an example of an outreach, okay? And some will say, "Oh, I'm interested. That sounds great." Some will not reply to you, and some will say, "Hey, it's not for me," even though you didn't ask them that, okay? Another one might be this. Voice message on a messenger. "Hey, lovely. How you going? Hope you're doing well. Look, not sure if you saw it, but I've just started this great program, and I've to get my health back in order. Easter's coming up. I'm going to do it again, and I'm looking to do it with a friend this time. I lost 5 kilos last time. I feel amazing. It's really easy to follow. Anyways, there's a masterclass coming up. They're running a live one again this week, and just thought I'd reach out and see if you want to jump on and want to do it with me. If not, all good. Just thought I'd put the word out and see if you wanted to jump on with me and give it a crack." That's an example of a reach out, a voice message reach out. You're extending the invitation to then send them the destination where they get the information. Okay? Does that make sense? Cool? Great. Post free content. That would be, you're going to do that today, and that would be very simple along the lines of, hey, I don't know, you wouldn't say hey friends, but "Oh my God, can't believe it. Started this new program and lost 1 kilo already. I can't believe the scales are actually moving. Best thing I've ever done. I'm about to do it again after Easter. If you're keen to do it with me, pop a me below and I'll send you the information." That would be free content. Or just your story is fine, right? You can't overpost. You post on Facebook, Instagram, wherever it is. You can document it. You can do reels, whatever you want to do. Okay? Cold outreach is when you actually run out of friends here and you want to add new people. So for example, cold outreach would be where you add new friends on Facebook. You don't know who they are, but they lean in and say, "Hey, I've been following you for a while and I saw this post you did. Can you tell me more about it?" Or you meet someone brand new who you didn't know before, they become your friend, and then they move into the warm network and they get hit eventually with a message from you saying, "Hey, not sure if you're interested in this, but there's a thing coming up." Okay? Great example we did once. Lady that we've helped, she's had tremendous results. At the time, she was having 3 or 4 V or Red Bull drinks a day, and she was drinking about 8 cups of tea a day. Lovely lady, smokes cigarettes. We met her at Toastmasters. We didn't know who she was. We met her, and then we thought she was kind of nice and outgoing, and she saw one of my posts. Said, "What's that all about?" And we ended up getting to know her, and so she became warm. But we met her cold, she became warm, then we enrolled her. Okay? It's very difficult to enroll. In fact, I'll go as far as saying this. You can't enroll cold people. So cold outreach is not to enroll them straight away. Cold outreach is designed to actually warm people up, and then they'll get a warm outreach message or they'll see your post. Does that make sense? There is no such thing as cold markets. You warm people up to you, and then they buy. Got it? Now, you can, on Instagram especially, it's quite simple. Anytime you do a post and it does really well, you are allowed, there's no bosses here, you are your boss, you are allowed to boost that particular post and get more eyeballs on it with a simple little paid ad for $2 or $5 a day. If you want to, you can do it on a Facebook page or you can do it on your Instagram account. Just it's worthwhile playing with that to see how you go. But this is the core 4 of how you tell people about your stuff. Now, how many of you, show of hands, have had one of your customers share their results with a family member or friend? One of your customers. Great, excellent. So what's happened is you've ended up getting someone started, which is great, and then they've turned into a lead getter. Yes? A lead getter. Here's an example, right? Liz, who's on the call, she saw a post, I think, and she said, hey, I want to go to this webinar. She enrolled, and then she's now getting lots of different customers started. So she's now my lead getter. Hello, Liz, you're my lead getter. But she's not really just referring customers to me. She's an affiliate. She's actually referring customers, and she's getting a result, and she's getting paid, and she's helping them. Yes? So effectively, you are all of our affiliates. We didn't enroll you directly, a lot of you, but you are our affiliates, and you will get leads that you're incentivized to get them. You'll get paid the most, and we'll get paid a little bit. So in this business, it's not about the person who the person who wins this game is not just the person who does this. It's the person who can do this and this. So when you get someone started and they get results, you want to teach them how to become a lead getter, how to become an affiliate, which is why you are in this program here, because this is our affiliate training program. This is where you have actually been a customer of someone's, and now they're saying to you, hey, if you turn around and help other people, you'll get paid. And that's why you're here. So we're actually helping you develop as associates to become better at getting leads, to become better at selling and get better at it so you make money. Okay. And as a result of that, we have success too. It's a team game. Okay. So that's pretty much it. So this one is where you tell people about your stuff. And this one is where others tell people about your stuff. First, you'll do this, and then you'll do this. Okay. Interestingly, our Biohack webinar is designed to help you do this and convert people. Okay. So once they lean in and I'm interested, the Biohack webinar and Biohack recording is to help you sell to get more of this. And the Shake Up Your Finances Masterclass and Side Hustle School is designed to help you get this. Make sense? So if someone wants a health result, come to the Biohack Masterclass, jump in the group, have a look. If someone wants a wealth result and wants to learn how to earn income, if they're a customer or not, they come to the Shake Up Your Finances Masterclass, they come into Side Hustle School and they learn how to do it over 6 weeks. Got it? The more of these you have, the better. The more of these you have, the more of these you'll get. Here's an example. Alicia and I have, over the last 11 years, enrolled maybe 1,000 people directly, personally, of which we probably shouldn't have enrolled 900 of them, but we did. Enroll everyone with a heartbeat, give everyone a chance. But we enrolled 1,000 people, okay? And we have 18,000 customers. How is that possible? Well, some of those 1,000 turned into lead getters, and some of you are on this call. And you've gone out and you've become good at this one. And that's obviously how you scale this business. Am I making sense? Great. Excellent. Okay. So ways to generate leads. The very first thing you'd want to do is message your Facebook friends list asking for referrals. It's the very first step. Now, what you can do, and Alicia's got a training on it in this eatforfreeclub.info link down the bottom. There's a link there that says how to download your Facebook friends list. This is an example of Alicia's Facebook friends list in the photo, where she actually downloaded it from Facebook, which you can do, it's a list like this, and she put it onto a Word document, and she reduced it so it fit onto 16 pages. Now, some of you will be able to do that, but it might only be 3 pages or 5 pages. But irrespective of the size of the list, everybody starts, every single business in the world has always started with your basic list of people you already know. Every business. My dad started his property business like that. Pretty much every business has started with your who do you know, okay? So you can actually print out your Facebook friends list. You've already got the network if you're brand new, okay? And what you do is you send them this message. Can you see this, G? This is the I know you're cooking dinner there. I just don't want to make sure you don't miss this stuff. Really important stuff. You may have, so this is what you send to your Facebook friends list, right? As an example. This is how you generate leads. Hey, you may have seen from my profile, I've been helping people too, yada, yada, yada. I know it may not be for you, but do you know anyone who, yada, yada, yada. No worries, if not, just thought I'd ask. So here's an example. Hey, G, you may have seen from my profile, I've been able to lose a bit of weight and help some other people do it. I know it may not be for you, but do you know anyone who's looking to lose weight this Easter? No worries, if not, just thought I'd ask. That particular message, once you use it, you can use it forever. So what I would do as a first port of call to generate leads is I'd send a message very similar to that using this as a template, and I would send it starting from A and go all the way to Z. I wouldn't skip anyone, and I know when you get to someone that you've, like a frenemy from school or something like, oh, I don't know, what I would suggest is send it anyway, because what you're trying to do is not just get everyone to say yes, you're trying to get the word out there that you're actually doing this and helping people. But also, you're trying to detach yourself from the outcome. And what you've got to learn to do is you've just got to learn to send it, release from the emotion, attachment you have to that, and let the market do the work. The ones you think will do it won't, and the ones you won't think will. A friend of ours started from A, and the guy who was in his A's made him a multimillionaire. He didn't even have to get to Z. But without a doubt, if you send this to every single person, you're going to generate leads. Okay? You will. Try not to skip anyone. Okay? All right. Here's what else. Here's how you generate free leads, okay? You can message Facebook friends inviting to the upcoming live masterclasses. It's a value-based lead. You're offering them a piece of value, okay? So this is how you do it, all right? This is how you invite someone to the masterclass. It's 3-message approach. Boom, boom, boom. Watch, you send one at a time. You don't just go, blah! They'll run away. They'll run away into the woods. You'll never see them again. One at a time. Here we go. I'm going to use Erin as the example. I can see her on the screen here. Yo, Erin, are you free on 21st of April at about 8? Yep, cool. I don't know if you saw, but I just started this new biohack program. I already noticed a bit of difference. They're running another live masterclass on how it works, the sciencey stuff. I know it may not be for you, but did you want to check it out anyway? If yes, shoot me a thumbs up and I'll send the link. No probs if not. Got it? I know you may not say yo to your friends, but I'm trying to make this as very casual as possible because it is casual, okay? It's not a contrite. It's just, what are you up to on this day? Oh, nothing. Why? What's happening? Well, I just started this program. The people I learnt it off are learning a live, and I don't know when they're going to run it again, but they're going to go through it. I know it may not be for you to get results like this, but if you wanted to do it, shoot me a thumbs up and I'll send you a link. No worries if not. Got it? These templates have been designed with NLP language and tested and measured for 10 years to elicit results. So if you change it or you go and create your own message, it may not be as potent or work as well because it's untested, right? So this is the step in network marketing where you just have to have a bit of faith in the templates that are available to you because they actually do work. Even if you don't speak exactly like this, it's going to be fine. This took us a long time to learn. If we had to have these templates and someone like me telling me not to do that, I would have gone a lot faster. Okay. That's the second one. Once they shoot a thumbs up, you say, cool, awesome, you're going to love it. Here's the link. Send a link. Okay, there it is. Here, cool, you're going to love this. Here's the link. Boom. Now, I'm going to come off share screen here because I want you to all be focused on what I'm going to explain to you next. When you send the link, there's a 99.99% chance they don't click it and don't register. Just assume they don't. That'll just make your life easier, okay? That's what I assume, right? I assume. Even when I send people to my book, I said, hi, can I get your book, Lloyd? Yep, there's the link. I assume they're never going to click on it because they don't. People need to be prodded a little bit, okay? So here's what you do. Once you send this message, here, cool, here's the link to register, right? As soon as you send it, you would say, can can say this now if you want. You'll get a confirmation email with the masterclass details. Excited to share. You can say that if you want. But I would say, yes, glad you're gonna love it. Here's the link. I'd send it. 5 minutes later, I'd send this. Did the link work okay? And when they say yes, they'll either say, no, I haven't clicked it, I'll do it now, or they'll say, yes, it did. When they say yes, you say, great. Did you get the confirmation email? No, where is it? In your email. Check your spam. Yes, I got the confirmation email. Wonderful. At the time of the Zoom, click on that. Remember, the spots are limited, and I don't know when they're going to run the next live one. Got it? So your follow-up begins straight after you send the link. Did it work okay? Yes. Curiously, did you get an email confirmation okay? Yes, got that. Great. Don't forget to jump on and show it because I don't know when they're going to run this again. Urgency and scarcity. Before the masterclass, oh my God, just heard they're going to announce something really cool and give away some free stuff on the webinar. It's going to be epic. I can't wait to see you on. I'm excited to do this whole thing again. Hopefully you like it. If not, all good. But yeah, I'll see you on there. Yeah? It's like 4 follow-ups before they get on. If you don't do this, your chances of them getting on diminishes. I know it's really irritating and annoying. But in network marketing, you only need one person to step into this and love it, and you'll make money for a long time. So if you get disheartened because you're doing a lot of work and no one's enrolling, relax. It just takes one person to find another for you to make a lot of money. That's why this side hustle is my preferred and chosen one for every single person who's ever started entrepreneurship ever, because it's not just based on your effort. We have people leverage and systems leverage. The pipeline can be built with other people. This is why it's better than affiliate marketing. And a lot of you don't realize this, but you do make money outside just enrolling people. So when you get paid your first $25 and you think, oh my God, I went for all that effort and just got someone to start, just chill. Okay? One day it can be $8,000 in a week, I assure you. But you have to go through the $25 and get the skills built first. Okay? It's a skill journey we're on here, because the more skills you get, the more money you make. Okay? So here's another way to generate a lead. Okay, so far I've done 2 cold outreaches. That one, that's called a referral ask. That one's called an invitation to a webinar. That's that type of that's cold outreach as well. Even though it's warm, it's actually that's warm outreach, and that's warm outreach. Got it? Now we move into the second type of lead gen that Alex talks about, which is posting content. And the best type of content to actually, no, I haven't even got to that point yet. How do I do this one? Okay. Some of you have received a birthday message from me before, yes? Okay. It's along the lines of this. Hey, legend, what's up? Just wanted to shoot you a quick message and wish you a happy birthday. Hope you're having a great day, great week, birth month. And yeah, just want to shoot this quick video and give you a little gift if I can. So obviously I read a lot of books. And so the best book I've read that I'm going to recommend you read this year too. Okay, how many of you are annoyed that I didn't give you the book recommendation? So Tim's like, what's the book? So here's what you do to do this. Now, when I send this, okay, I don't personally send it. So if you get one from me, it's just got, we have someone that sends it automatically. Right? And if it happens to be your birthday on the day, I'll try and send you a personal one, but I've got 5,000 friends and a lot of good close ones, and I'll do my best. But it's to make sure I'm engaging with my entire network, okay? And what is interesting about this concept is I've sent this to people 3 years in a row before, and some of them get a little bit funny with me saying, oh, it's a recorded one. I say, well, it's better than the one you sent me last year, which is 0. So don't worry about the feedback you get, just give, because irrespective of what this is going to do, this will make sure that you're leveraging the algorithm as best to your ability, okay? And it will light someone up, it'll make their day, and they'll just say thank you. A lot of the time, that's what happens. And some people will say, that's cool, you made my day, awesome, no worries. And it's not to aggressively go after your list to get leads, it's to actually encounter and step towards them first, because most people aren't doing that, okay? So what you do is, you go birthdays, and you type it into Facebook, okay? And then you click it, birthdays today, birthdays of my friends, birthdays this month, birthdays of my friends this month. And you click on it and you'll get a list of people whose birthday it is. And all you've got to do is record a little video like this. Like this. This is what it looks like. Okay, don't freak out. It's not crazy. But once you do this once, you can use it for the rest of the next year. Okay, so you can use it for a whole year. It's called systems leverage. Building a system that you can use over and over again. It's called leverage, and it's what I'd suggest you do. Pull out the video. Just pull out the video app on your phone, just the video one. You turn it around to yourself like this. You click the button, and you say, "Hey, what's up, lovely? Just want to drop in here. I know it's your birthday. Just wanted to say, hey, happy birthday. I know you'll probably get lots of messages, but maybe you won't get a video one, and that's me. So I just want to make sure you have a great day. And I wanted to recommend a great thing that happened to me this year, a great recipe, a great book, or whatever it might be, a joke, and hopefully light up your day." So here it is, boom. And yeah, I'll see you next year. Done. Okay? So it's nothing crazy, kind of casual and fun. And once you do that, all you need to do every day in the morning is get up, see whose birthday it is, and then copy and paste and forward this video to each and every single one of them. Okay? And what you can do is follow it up with this message. It says, "Hey, it's your birth week. I'm curious if you could have one breakthrough in any of your life, what would it be? Health or financial?" Okay? And now sometimes they go health. And you would say, "Oh, what's the big, what are you wanting to do health-wise? What's your objective? What are you wanting to do?" And they'll tell you. Now, you don't hit them up on their birthday, but you might let a few days go by or a week go by and you say, "Hey, listen, you know when I spoke to you the other day on your birthday and you want to get a health result? I happen to be going to this masterclass that's coming up from a product I use that's really working well for me. Did you want an invite to it?" Right? Because you know they've got a problem they want to solve because they told you. If they say financial, you can wait until we have the Shake Up Your Finances webinar and you can circle back to them and say, "Hey, listen, last time when I spoke to you on your birthday, I think you told me you're looking for financial help. I don't know if it's for you or not, but I'm doing this side hustle school again and I'll learn how to make some extra cash. Did you want to come along and check it out?" No worries if not. Does that make sense? So you're engaging your list, you're lighting someone's day up, you are also sending a question. And if they have a problem, you have a solution, you're serving them. Okay? Now, some will, some won't, doesn't matter. It's just a process to go through. Okay? Some of you would have seen how I responded to some of these if you are on my friends list. Okay? Okay, does that make sense so far? So there's 3 ways to generate leads so far. Okay? These are all good. Now we move to the posting. Okay? So get ready. This particular potent post is from our Cecilia here. She's about to win her second, well, I'm pretty sure she's going to win her second international free trip tonight. And she's a new director in the business. She's hit that rank recently. And she's got incredible results. Some of you will know her. Most of you probably would. And this is the post you can just model. Okay? You can model this post. I think at this stage she's kind of giving permission to everyone to model it, but she said, "Oh my God, I feel alive. I'm looking for 14 more." 14? Holy shit. She's changed this. Used to be 5. I would say, "Oh my God, I feel alive. I'm looking for 3 more people that want to trial my health system for 14 days. What you'll get: no BS, no hardcore workouts, lose the bloat, gain energy, clearer skin, confidence, accountability. 14 days, no lock-ins, limited spots available." Okay? That's all she wrote. And she put a nice photo before, after. Yeah? Another one. "I'm looking for 10 people who want to partner with me in So this is a health one. Yes? Health. Post. And this one's a business one. "I'm looking for 10 people who want to partner with me in business." I wouldn't put 10. I would put maybe 3 or 5. 3 is a good number. I think 3 or 5. What you'll get: opportunity to level up, travel more, shift, build new friends, healthier, happier, fun. You'll own the website, access to thousands of readers. What you don't need to start: a background in business, marketing skills, thousands of dollars, limited spots available, no time wasters. This is really good, right? So you could model this. Now, these types of posts work, okay? This is how you generate leads posting on social media for free, okay? On this one, she just put a cool lifestyle that she's living because this is what she's done with this opportunity, okay? All right. Now, Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do one. Okay? Where are we all here today? All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to share the screen. I don't know why I unshared it then, but I'm going to share it again. And I'm going to go to the Eat for Free Club link. So go in here. All of you go to eatforfreeclub.info. Go there now. Eatforfreeclub.info. If you're on your phone, you'll have to go there on your phone. Eatforfreeclub.info. Scroll down. Now remember, so far, you have become an associate. Tick. You have, some of you have got international sponsorship. That's fine. You've created your cart link for your 14-day pack, and your 30-day pack will already be there. If you haven't, that's the video on how to do it. Okay. Persevere with it until you do it, and reach out if you can't. Now we're up to step 3 of the Eat for Free Club link. It's called post on social media. Okay. And here it is. Copy. Post. Ready? Set. Go. That post is generic. It's not designed to do anything but showcase what you're up to and that you're seeking people. Okay? You can't be rejected from it. You don't have to post a picture of you in your undies. There's nothing that would prevent you doing that except for your mindset right now. Because for some of you, all you've done for the last 15 years, or 10 years certainly, is be a consumer of social media. And what we need to do right now in this moment, is turn you into a producer of social media. Otherwise, you're going to be broke forever. So you can choose to wait another 5 years to do this and lose the opportunity. You can just do it right now. It's never getting any easier than this. This is it. Barb's done. Copy. Alicia put it in the chat, I think. Just copy it and post it. Don't think, just act. We haven't lost anyone yet. Okay? No one died from this exercise that we know of. You're not going to die. Again, if you're someone who's been in this for a while and you already know this stuff and you do it staying on your head, you don't have to go off and post this post if it's not in your posting schedule. But for those who are new, this is how you do it. Okay? I'm holding you accountable in this call because I don't trust you to do it when you leave because it's a little bit frightening when you first do it. Okay? So pop it done in the chat once you're done. And if you haven't done it yet, feel free to just put your hand up and ask some questions and we can encourage you to do it. We want to be encouraging and supportive at the same time as we want to also give you your medicine because we know it's good for you. Okay. Anyone got some problems with this? Some mindset issues, a bit scared? We're not going to judge you. Now is your time to tell us what's going on so we can encourage you. Timmy?
Yep. I can put it on Instagram. And do I include the
On Instagram, it's a little bit tricky because you got to put a photo of you and then put the caption. But Facebook is the best place for this.
Okay. All right. And it's got the drawing at the bottom. To include that in the copy.
The drawing?
Yeah, at the bottom there's a
What drawing? That?
The master plan thing.
No. You're just copying this words.
The words.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Words.
Yep.
All we're doing is putting words.
So I copy that and I'll bang it on my Facebook.
Yes, sir. Okay. For some of you who have been through Side Hustle School many times before, you're like, oh my God, Lord, I can't believe you're teaching this basic stuff. Well, here's a little note for you guys. That's because Side Hustle School is designed for you to bring new people. And if you keep coming with no new people, I'm going to keep teaching the same thing. And I'm trying to help you scale your business by bringing new people to help them become affiliates. And if we started teaching very complex things, we would be discarding the person who's new, who we want to empower. So if you get sick and tired of me doing this at Side Hustle School, bring some new people so you can build a team, okay? But I'm going to keep doing the same thing forever. And then you can run your own Side Hustle School at some point, or you can run this one. The basics, right? What's the saying? Teach the teach, delay on the beach. So the reason we're encouraging the leaders of Team Eagle to run these masterclasses is we're teaching the teach so we can lay on the beach.
pardon Lloyd, one more thing. It's got 10 people. You suggested we change it to 3 or 5.
You can, yeah, just choose an arbitrary number. 5 is
Five's
good.
good.
Yeah. 5 is good. You may get 1. And by the way, guys, when you post this, if you don't get any response, it's got nothing to do with you. You do realize this, yes?
Yes.
It's got to do with the number of people that see it based on the audience you've built, based on your activity on social media in the last 10 years. So if that activity's been 0 and you don't have really that many people on your list and you haven't been active, I don't anticipate you getting any leads straight away. So if you do it and you get none, it's not because of you and you've got this curse that follows you in life. It's simply because you haven't been participating in social media world for whatever reason. But that today can change completely. And right now you can become a producer and it changes today. And you become a producer of marketing content because you're now a business owner. Welcome to the land of milk and honey. We're happy to have you.
Lloyd, another quick
Took you so long.
Sorry. Yes,
Timmy.
true. Yeah, so normally Timothy has a hi and whatever at the front and a kick off at the end. But I don't need that for this. Just put it out. I mean, hi, bless, emojis and all that sort of rubbish. Just need to put it as it is here, yes?
Yeah, just copy and paste it as it is. Here's why. If you put emojis in your posts,
Yeah.
you are identifying yourself as an MLMer. And you're
Who's
basically
that?
putting a big target on your back.
MLMer.
You're
How
basically
does that, why
all-
does that give you a target?
because people who are new to marketing who want to sell stuff use lots of emojis.
Okay.
Dead giveaway.
Okay, I'm posting it.
Dead giveaway. If you post emojis and lots of blah blah, dead giveaway. What happens,
Okay.
just to put the science behind it, what happens is we all have this subconscious warning sign that's inbuilt in us. And it says, warning, warning, warning. It's being sold to, warning, 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 run, run, run. And so when we come across copy like that we see, it's very obvious that they're being sold to, and our warning signs flash and we run away. It stinks. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we want to avoid that. So it's very straight to the point. It's called clear copy, regular background, no emojis, just boom. Okay.
Thank you.
From now on, don't use emojis. If you're going to use one, just use the little hand down, like comment below me. That's okay. It's like a nice little arrow. It's a good little call to action, but that's the extent of your emojis from this day forward.
Deal.
Okay. What we have to teach, we're really teaching anti-marketing and anti-sales. The reason we're teaching that is because to actually make marketing good and sales good, you have to do the opposite of what everyone thinks you have to do. I know that seems weird. I'm just trying to teach you real marketing skills here early so that you don't commit all these sinful acts as these brand new network marketers. Because the reality is if you do that and you don't get results or you get slayed, you're probably going to get tapped out. Okay. So we want to teach you the good stuff straight away so you can turn into a professional quickly. Weirdly, in this game, when you just document your journey of what you're up to and say no more, you tend to generate a lot of great leads. Because you don't need to tell people you're doing something because you're showcasing it. Okay. I know that Tommy, when he first started, he's lost about, and correct me if I'm wrong, almost 20 kilos or 15 kilos now. And I remember he just started and he literally, for 90 days, if you would go back in his feed on Facebook far enough, it's just this. He's walking along on the way to work or something like, hey guys, day 10 now of the program I'm doing, looking down the program I'm doing, and I've lost another 2 kilos. I'm feeling good. And how are you all? You all well? Good to see you. It's just it's a funny conversation he's having with the camera. And I was so engaged in it. And he would put on his thing, he'd put what day it was. Like day 10. Now it's day 20. Day 90. Day. And I'm sure he's still doing it. He's probably up to day 4,500. I don't know. But like Tommy's on the call now, right? Tommy, you're on. So can you just share with us, was that an effective strategy for you when you first started?
Yeah, I'll say so. Is for lead gen and also accountability.
Oh yeah, accountability too, of course. You had to show up with new results or continued results day by day by day. So it helped you too, right? Great,
Yeah.
excellent. Okay, cool. Okay, we might cover off. So you all posted that now? Yes?
Yep. Yep.
And we missed anyone? Anyone hiding? We're gonna help you now. Wendy, you good? I'm worried about when people close their camera off. I'm worried. I'm worried about Tony now. I'm worried about Wendy.
No, I'm good. I just have a sick puppy dog who's wanting lots
Okay.
of attention, so I
Okay,
turned my
okay,
camera
good,
off.
good. No, as long as you're okay. Rosie, you're okay? Silky? I'm not worried about Shay or Franny. I'm worried about set a friend message. Oh, that's exciting, Karen. Go, Karen. Cool.
Mind blowing.
All right. Great. Wonderful. Yes, this is not one of those things you come into and watch course content. This is the thing you come into, you just get picked up. We're just not going to let you drop through the cracks, okay? Because this is what you're here for. Wonderful stuff. We're not going to get through all the slides tonight, I've just discovered, but we're going to get through a lot of it. We can pick it up next week because we have to go do stuff. It's almost up, time up. So that's how you generate free content when you post it, okay? You can also do a reel. And I did this reel. All I did was I just got ChatGPT to create some content for me. I put it onto a teleprompter on my phone, and I got the video up, and I just read it. I read it from the teleprompter straight, and this is what it kind of looks like. I'll play a little bit. Found yourself laying awake at night scrolling through stories of people who have achieved financial. So I basically did this reel, and I just read it, and I just had this little call to action. If you want to come along to the masterclass, comment passive below. I'll send you a link. I had 200 or 300 people say, yeah, I want the link. Now, that only works if you've got a bigger audience, but it took me a long time to build it up, so you can do the same thing. Then I sent them the link, okay? So you can do reels, like what you guys just did here, like this is perfect, right? What you did here, you could literally just post it, but you could also get a video out and go, oh my God, I feel alive. I can't believe I did this program. So here's what I'm doing. I'm looking for 4 people to do this with me. It's 14 days. Here's what you're going to get. No BS. You're going to get no handout, no hardcore workouts, lose belly fat, that. Spots are limited. If you want to come in, comment me below. So you can just do a reel that's you saying this and post it. Reels get a lot of attention on the algorithm, right? So posting a reel can be helpful for you to generate leads, right? I don't know how far we've got. All right, we can do it up to here because then I'm going to teach you next week what they do when they're interested. Okay, there's a lot to get through here. Slow today. So you can post a reel, and we have this cool document we put together for you where we literally, let me undo here. We put a document together before this side of school started, and we've got 30 days of content that's been created and crafted for you to copy and paste and post. 30 full days. And you can take it and you can literally just say it word for word on a reel. Do we have that document? Do we put it somewhere? I don't even know where we put it.
It's at the bottom of the Eat for Free Club link.
The new one that we did?
Yep.
Holy shit, go us. So have everyone seen that? You haven't seen it? I haven't seen it either. Let's go look. Eat for Free Club, eh? Geez, good resource this. I'm glad we invented this.
It's 30 under that.
So go down the bottom and
Under week 2.
under week 2. Oh, that makes sense because we're on week 2. Here we go. Now you're getting a bit of a juice of what the homework's going to be.
Under extra resources.
Oh yeah, Google Doc with scripts. Is this it?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Holy deuce balls. Oh yeah, look at that. Day 1, day 2, day 3. Oh yeah, I remember putting this together now. It was only a few weeks ago. Rightio. So you got 30 full days there. You can copy this, and go to Facebook and post it. And you can put day 1. That's fine if you want to. And day 2, day 3, you can do 30 days. Then once you've done that and you've posted it, you can go into your videos and create and just say it. I haven't even started yet, but something's starting to change and I feel like it's going to be sustainable. Obviously, don't lie, but if it's just as close to this you can get it, that would work. You notice on the end here, it doesn't say, message me. It's just documenting your journey for 30 days. And I feel like if everyone did this, everyone's not only just going to graduate, but you're going to get your first 10 enrollments and you're going to make money. Okay, so we wanted to make this as simple as possible. We've put this together for you. Please use it. Now, if I go back, you can use with so the documents with the scripts is there. How to use a teleprompter. How many of you just cannot get words out, and you cannot talk off the cuff, and you muddle your words, and you just can't say a damn thing, and you just hate people that can do that? Yes. I was also the same as you. I used to hate people who could do that too. And so if that's you, we don't want you to be that person. We want you to be normal, but we're going to empower you with this. Okay, this is totally fine because I use it. Any stuff you see of mine that's on Flippin' Reels, it's a lot of, not all of it. In fact, some of it's ad-lib, but ads and stuff is teleprompted because you know how hard it is to remember stuff in the right sequence. So click on this, and there's training from Alicia on how to use the teleprompter in CapCut. She's got a 5-minute training on this for you guys, specifically for this business. It's her doing it. This is really good training. Shit and heck, man. Then how to create a reel on Facebook. Click on that. Voila, Alicia, 6-minute training. How to create your first reel on Facebook. Watch that. And then how to create a reel on Instagram. Click on that. Watch that. It's 11 minutes, a little bit longer on Instagram. Watch that. This is us empowering you to go off and create content and make money. It's gonna be so good. And then how to download your Facebook friends list so you can send all those referral asks. Click on that. Probably on YouTube. Yep. Alicia, 9 minutes, how to download it. Look at her go. Oh my God, what a layup. Okay, so there we go. That's where the training for week 2 is on how to turn you into marketers. You excited to learn how to create a reel and do the posts and get into messy action? Messy action. Post. Dirty, messy. That's how it's supposed to look. Okay. A lot of you guys wanted to come in, you're excited to go, and now it's like, oh shit, now I've got to do stuff. Yes, you got to do this training and execute. Okay. All right. This is so good. I flipping love this. Great. We'll probably cover this next week now, I think. We might kick off Alicia with this. Chase likes. I think that's appropriate for next week. And then we'll teach you when you get someone who's interested and get a lead. Next week, we're going to actually take you through what do you do when they say, yes, I'm interested, right? Because this week when you do the marketing stuff, you're going to have people say, I'm interested. So it's kind of sucky because you're going to have that this week. And
But I feel like inviting to the masterclass would be an
yeah,
amazing
that's
step.
exactly
So
right.
using those scripts that you shared earlier. So
Yes.
if anyone's saying like commenting on your post today, because I can see a few of you posting in the chat. So congratulations for posting and generating leads already in a matter of minutes. But you could potentially say to them, okay, say, hey, you free on, the 21st of April? And then they'll say yes. And then your next step is to send them the masterclass invitation that Lloyd chatted to you about earlier. So anyone who comments on your post tonight, just lead them there. That would be
Yeah.
perfect.
Perfect.
And then what we'll show you next week is if we didn't have a live masterclass on, what you would do with a lead then. So for this week, I think it's perfect.
Yes. 100%. And all we want to teach you for the next few weeks is generating leads and making sales. That's all we want to teach. Because that's all you have to really know to make money. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay, great. And then we'll teach the comp plan and we'll be pretty well done and you'll be off and running. Okay? All right, here's what we'll do. Now we'll come to the end. Before we give you the homework, we should do a quick breakout so you get to meet each other. And so this is where you get to connect. So please do it. We're going to create a breakout room now of about 10 rooms, I guess. 9 rooms. Go into a little breakout together and just share with each other your number one takeaway from this session and what you're going to do this week. Your number one takeaway and what you're going to execute on an action this week. Just whatever it is. Let's share that with each other. Introduce yourselves, share that, and come back into the room. We'll give you the homework, wind the call up, and then we'll go and see who's won this trip to Colorado. You don't get put into a room. You just got to click the button. Silky. Hey, G.
Trying to get dinner on the table. I've got hungry boys.
Oh, it's a tough time. Get dinner on the table.
Work late.
How many boys you got who are hungry?
No, just my partner and his son.
Oh, yeah, so
Well-
one's a man, one's a boy.
Oh no,
Two men.
they're both men. My
Oh,
boy's
two men.
30.
Okay, so they're super hungry. I was thinking like two little boys. Oh,
No,
two grown men. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. We'll wait for everyone to come in.
I met a lovely young lady then. Is she here?
She's right there, and she heard every word.
Oh, Silky. Is that how you pronounce your name? Silky.
Silka.
Silka.
Ilka.
Too
Beautiful.
quick.
Ilka. Is it Dutch?
German.
German. Okay.
Ooh,
Ilka.
awesome.
There you go. Awesome. Okay. How many of you met someone new? Wonderful. Fantastic. And what was your biggest takeaway you got from what was your biggest takeaway from the lesson that you shared? And what are you going to action this week? What did you discuss?
Get messy.
Get messy. Great, Belinda. Awesome. Let's do a few more.
The warm and cold outreach.
The warm and cold outreach, yeah. Objectively turning cold people to warm people, then to get them to lean in.
Feel the fear and do it anyways.
Yes, fearful action is the only action.
We were like that. Yeah. Don't think of the outcome, just do it.
Yes, don't attach to the outcome, attach to the process, attach to the inputs. Good one, Joe. Couple more.
We were talking
Following
about
the post for 30 days.
The what?
Following the posts for 30 days.
Yes,
The
follow the
script.
post for 30 days. They're right there. They're ready to go. You just copy, paste, change the name, blah, blah. Easy. Get you momentum. It's great. What about you, Danny? Anyone else? Claude? Anyone who's new? Wendy? Tuki?
I think even if you make mistakes, when you're doing the social media thing, with the words, as long as the main message gets across, people don't care.
Yeah,
We
that's
should
right.
just get outside of our head.
Yeah, absolutely, man. 100%. You mean when you make mistakes, not if.
Yeah, I always do.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No worry. Yeah, 100%. It's just doing. The do is just so much more important than the content. Like, you should see some of the stuff that I've sent people. There's spelling mistake. I get it out there, right? 80% execute today. An okay plan executed today with violence is much better than a perfect plan executed tomorrow. George Patton, I think, said that, and it's still pertinent today for social media or business, right? Cool. One more. We'll do one more.
I think I think the main thing is a lot of the people they're worried about what everyone else thinks. They really are. I said, don't worry about the doubters. Like, stay focused, give your vision, you've got your vision, then go for it. Don't give a shit about anyone else. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't be scared. Don't be scared. You're better off to ask for forgiveness than permission. Just go for it. Bolt through. That's what I think anyway.
Yeah, great advice, Liz. Well, that's what you've done, and you're almost hopefully winning a trip, hopefully tonight, maybe to Colorado. Let's see.
Wow.
It'd be amazing if you did. But you've just got after it, and you hit manager, you've made money, it's great. So, and you're only brand new. So that's true. Yeah. Look, guys, if you're gonna ever make money, this will be as easy as it'll ever be for you. So if you don't do it here, I'm sorry to tell you, you're probably gonna do it anywhere else. We've made it as simple as possible and as easy as possible for you to go out and meet the market. This is what people do to make money. It's not some weird thing we teach. It's what we all do to make money. All my friends who make a lot of money have done this at some point in their life. Okay, so it's not witchcraft we're teaching here. It's real, sensible, straightforward business practice. All right. Witchcraft is week 6. All right. So now we've done that, we'll do the homework, and we'll bid you adieu to go and make mess and fall off your bike this week. So here's the homework for week 2. If you haven't done week 1 training and homework, please go back and do it this week on the weekend. It's a nice long weekend, I think, this weekend coming up. Easter, great time to be in doing business and working when everyone else is not. Here's what you do for week 2. 1, record and send your birthday video. Record your little baby birthday video and send it to your birthday friends. Okay. Number 2, print out your Facebook friends list. It means watch the training from Alicia on how to print it, how to download it and print it out, and that is your list. There's $1 million in that list. Print it out, have it there so you know you've gone through and chatted to and spoken to all your friends about this first. Before we teach you how to add new friends, we want to teach you how to talk to the ones you already have. Okay. Step-by-step training video available. And then the final thing is invite 10 people to the Biohack Masterclass. That's it. I know that's a lot for some of you, like, oh my God, 10 people. We want you to invite 10 people. It doesn't mean 10 people will get on, but we want you to measurably have invited 10 people with, hey, I know what you're up to Monday night, but there's a cool biohack class on. I did this. I'm doing this now. I'd love you to come along. If not, all good. Shoot me a thumbs up. You know, use the invitation that we taught you on this. Easter Monday night, we're going to run one. And we're not going to run it. We're going to be on there. But who's running the one on Monday night? Where's our leader here on Monday night? Are they on? Who's running the Monday one?
Shang Wu is.
Oh, okay, great. Shane's going to run a Monday night. Shane Wu. And who's running Tuesday? I'll pull out my little list here.
Wasn't allowed because of side hustle school.
Right. Who's running Wednesday?
Me.
Great. Thursday? Awesome. Friday? Saturday? Sunday? Monday? Monday?
Yep.
Yep.
Naomi.
Naomi. Tuesday?
Katrina.
I'm running one at some stage.
Okay, great. So you all know when you're doing it. So we're not going to be running it. So how many of you would love to come along and see these guys poop their pants as they run this for all of you?
Ooh.
You flippin' sadists. How could you possibly be so cruel to these leaders that you want them to go and do this in front of you? Okay? Okay, great. So just as they're going through it, they all started where you started. Okay? So give them some encouragement. They're going to be amazing. It's going to be awesome to watch. We're going to give them some feedback to help them progress and develop. And we'll be on there to support. We'll all be on there to support them, yes?
Okay.
And you're going to learn so much about the products. You're going to love it. You're going to learn heaps. You're going to lift your product belief. You're going to support the leaders. You're going to bring 2 or 3 or 4 people to it. You're going to get your first 2 customers, and some of you are going to graduate next week. Going to happen. Come on. How good. Let's get messy. Let's get into action. Let's have fun. Let's go at 100 miles an hour. Fast, fast, fast this week while you got the chance, right? Let's go help some people. Get them in shape. Move them forward. Easter's a good time for it. They're going to be bloated after next weekend. All right, that's good. Good to see everyone's faces. Thanks for playing 100% and being on. And we'll see you on the Biohack Masterclasses. But most importantly, too, we'll see you next week for week 3 of Side Hustle School. Have a wonderful week. Go get into messy action. We want to see some bruises and some cuts next week. We can teach you faster when you've fallen off. All right? So see you in the Biohack Masterclass. You're going to love it. We'll see you there. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
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 Bye.